everyone, my name's Charlie and I've helped over 150 people win their PIP claims and I received PIP myself. Today I'm going to prove to you with fact-based real life information why the 4-point rule will not work. Because the DWP rarely, and I mean like flying unicorn, rarely give us the points that match our daily life. Again, I'm going to show you this. Now, just to clarify, these are real life examples. I give clients code names so that I can recall information about them. I'm not going to give any code names. And all of the examples that I'm going to show you is points that more than one of my clients is entitled to. Okay, which again proves that 4-point system won't work. I don't want anything linking back to anyone, obviously. So the 4-point rule is in daily living, if you don't score 4 points or above in one of these 10 categories, you will lose your funding from 2026 for new claims and reviews. If this law change goes ahead, I'm going to come on to what we need to do after this bit. If it's blue, it's because it's 4 points or above. Okay, so this is their life. These are clients that are autistic. So preparing food, 4 points. Their life is 4 points. Eating, 4 points. Managing therapy, 8 points. Washing and bathing, 2. Managing toilet, 0. Dressing and undressing, 2 for prompting. Communication, 8. Reading and understanding, 2. Mixing with strangers, 8. Making budget decisions, 4. Total points, 42 points. What did DWP give them? Preparing food, they got 2 points. Eating, 0, because I told you they don't like to give those 4 points. Managing therapy, their life is 8. 2 points. Washing and bathing, 2 points. Toilet, 0, okay. Dressing, 2, okay. Communication, quite a few of these individuals are non-verbal or mainly non-verbal. And when they do talk, the family is the people that understand, okay? So 8 points. They got 2. 2. Reading and understanding, none. Mixing with people, 4. Okay. Making budgets, 0. So their life is 42 points and they got 14. Every now and again, I do see that number around 17. 17 is the highest I've seen. Okay. 14. So fortunately, these clients do have 4 points, right? But I just want you to, again, 42 points is their daily life. Literally non-verbal, in some cases non-verbal. And that's around what they get. Those of you watching this with like depression, anxiety that the government are targeting are now thinking, what fucking chance do I stand? Which is why we have to fight, which is coming up in the video, if you haven't already done all the actions. This example is from clients with COPD. Preparing food, 4 points. Eating, 4 points. Managing therapy, 4 points. Washing and bathing, 2. Managing toilet needs, 2. Dressing, 2. Communication, 0. I do find there's a pattern with my clients. If they're not entitled to the points, they do not want them. And we're dead chuffed when we actually don't score. That's when you know you're really chronically ill. Reading and understanding, 0. Mixing with people face-to-face, 4. Making budget decisions, 0. So their lives, 22 points. So let's see what they got. 2 instead of 4. 0 instead of 4, because they do not like giving that 4 points for prompting for eating. Managing therapy, 2. Washing, okay, 2. Match their life. 0, match their life. 2. 12 points. So they've received enhanced, which is the maximum funding you can get. But did we give them any green? No. So they had 4 areas of 4 points, and they didn't want to score 4 points. There's probably many of you that are in that situation where you're entitled to 4 points, but you didn't get it, but you got enhanced. So if you went to appeal it, they'd say to you, but you've got enhanced. You've got the maximum funding. You can't get an increase in funding. So why appeal it? Well, up until this green paper, there was no reason to appeal it if you received enhanced. But for the hundreds of thousands of people that are in this situation, if this 4-point rule goes ahead, and it's not confirmed yet, if it goes ahead, you're fucked. Basically, you're going to lose funding. So keep watching to the actions because we can't let this happen. Okay, so these are clients that suffer from depression. Not everyone, Not all my clients with depression score this. This is just an example of a few people, okay? Preparing food, their life is 2 points. Taking nutrition, 4 points for prompting. Managing therapy, 2. Washing and bathing, 2. Managing toilet needs, they're fine. Dressing and undressing, 2. Communication, they're okay. Reading, they're okay. Mixing with strangers, 4. Making budgets, 2. Total score, 18. Let's see what they were given. Before I show you, do you want to have a guess? Their life is 18 points. What points do you think they scored? First of all, do you think they got enhanced? Because their life is 18, you need 12 points for enhanced. Condition depression, do you think that they were given enhanced 12 plus points? 2, no, because they don't like to give that. Managing therapy, 1. 2, okay, that matched their life, matched their life, matched their life, matched their life, matched their life. Oh, they got the 4 points. 11. Didn't get enhanced, but did receive the 4 points. Do you know what? I forgot that. Even though I've set this up, I forgot that they got the 4 points there. So didn't get enhanced, but did receive the 4 points. Now, obviously, I've got examples where it's that. So I've obviously got examples where people do get enhanced, or they get 9 points or something. You know, quite often it will be that, 9 points. But when I went through my notes, there was an example of this, 4 points. So another example of depression and anxiety. What their life is, 2 for preparing food, 4 again for eating. Managing therapy was 6. Washing and bathing, 2. Toilet, 2. I know that 2 points there is not depression and anxiety, but this is when I looked at a few clients, a few had a pattern of toileting issues as well. Dressing and undressing, 2. Communication, 0. Engagement with people, 2. Making budgets, budgeting decisions, 2. So their life is 22. What do we think they got? So they got to match their life on preparing food, brilliant. Obviously doesn't match their life on taking nutrition, eating, shocker. Managing therapy, 6 points, they only got 1. Washing and bathing, match their life, brilliant. Toilet, match their life. Dressing and undressing, match their life, brilliant. Communication, okay, match their life, match their life. 0, 2, 11. 2 activities where they should have got 4 or more points. Not once did they get 4 or more points. These clients have got arthritis. Preparing food, 8 points. Taking nutrition, 2. Washing therapy, 1. Washing and bathing, 3. Toilet, 8. To get that 8, it's incontinence, bladder and bowel at the same time where someone has to assist you with clothing and cleanup. Okay. Dressing, 4. Communication, they're fine. Yay, well done them. Reading, fine, well done them. Not that they've got the energy or too much fucking brain fog to be able to read. Mixing with strangers, 4. Budget decisions, 2. Total score of their actual life, according to the government's points, 32. 4 of the activities, they score 4 or more points. What do you think they got? They did get a 4. Brilliant. Okay, they've got a 4. Taking nutrition, 2. Okay, well done. That's for using an aid. They're all right about it. They're fine with using the aid points. It's the prompting they just don't like giving it. I don't know if you've noticed, but in all the videos I've done, prompting in every other activity is 2 points. For some reason, for taking nutrition, it's 4 points. So I think whoever designed it, obviously there would have been a reason why they gave 4 to prompting for eating, but I think that's why they don't like it, because everything else for mental health is 2. That's not right. Because everything else for depression and anxiety is 2 points for prompting, not 4. That's my theory as to why they don't like it. Okay, managing therapy, match their life, brilliant. Washing and match their life. Are you fucking kidding me? This makes me very, very angry when someone is honest about the incontinence and they have the medical records to back it up and they don't get given the points. I'm so angry the words aren't coming out. We'll move on because this is not what the video is about. Dressing and undressing, they got the 4 points. Okay. Communication, reading, match their life. Mixing with strangers, no points. According to DWP, they have no issues whatsoever. Making budgets, no. Now look, so their life was 32 points and they got 14. Unicorn worthy. Do the points match our lives? Unicorn worthy. I'm just going to give you one more example because I could honestly sit here and do this all day. All day. I don't think I can't remember anyone's points matching their life. ADHD and PTSD. So preparing food, 2. Eating, 4. I think we all know they're not going to get that. Managing therapy, 8. Washing and bathing, 2. Toilet, fine. Well done. Dressing, 2. Communication, 2. Reading and understanding, 2. Mixing with strangers, 4. Making budgets, 2. So their life is 28 points. So what did they get? Okay. Nothing. Why nothing? I put this one in because of you lot with ADHD. This is where your condition really makes life difficult for you when it comes to PIP. Because you get so distracted and you talk about so much stuff that is not relevant, it's very hard for you to actually get it. 0. We can't let this happen. We have to fight. So if you've heard me say this before and you've already actioned this, I'm sorry to keep repeating myself. But let me just show you the key things we need to do. Go onto my YouTube page, click on any recent video. In the description here is the petition. Petition is the first thing you need to do. Also in here is the free newsletter, the website where there's loads of free templates. By the time you read this, the Instagram link will be in there. The Facebook page will be in there if you can join them or whatever it is. Link, click, whatever the fuck we're supposed to do. So the petition, yes, we want to leave YouTube. 46,000. So it's really easy to do. Your first name, last name, email. Then do you want to know what happens with the petition? Or if not, you can keep yourself anonymous if you want to. Then you'll get an email confirming where you need to click to confirm. Then at the bottom, you can click on these and you can share it. Or you can use the QR code, whatever you want. So please share. So number 1, petition, done. Number 2, MPs. We have got to get our MPs on board. It's critical. We need them to speak up for us. They are the ones that have to raise it in their steering groups, in their all the shit behind the scenes that we don't see. And they then need to raise it in the House of Commons and Parliament. And to do that, you need to write to them. I've done a template. I've improved the template since the last videos, okay? So go to the YouTube channel in the description. Go to the website. Yes. Go to free stuff. MP template. Click download. So here's the template letter. Your name, address, postcode, your MP's name. To find your MP, just do find my MP. Use the Parliament link and then just put your postcode in. Really easy. And it will give you their email address when you do that. So this is the bit saying that we're really concerned about the 4-point rule, and there's information at the bottom of the letter. The most important bit is this. What happens is the MPs have what's called caseworkers. I think that's the right phrase, caseworkers. The caseworkers are do all the admin. So lots of MPs, their caseworkers are currently going through emails, going through all the letters, and they're taking out extracts for their MP to use. They need us to provide human stories. How has PIP impacted you? What has changed since you got your PIP funding? And what will happen if you lose it? That's what needs to go in here. Okay? And then the rest of the letter is basic, please come back to me. Okay? Please, can you help? If you get written back, if your MP writes back to you, and the letter is blah, blah, thanks for writing into us, blah, we'll do everything we can. We really take into account you and all fucking, you're being fobbed off. You're being fobbed off. If your MP wants they need to have your written consent to represent you, that's when you know you've got your MP's proper support. In my experience so far, which I'm learning a lot, by the way, okay, this is all new. If you haven't heard back from your MP, email again. What I'm worried about is when the Green Paper first came out, loads of people would have contacted their MPs and now it's dying off again. The petition has really slowed down. It was signatures, and now it's gone a bit like that in the speed of signatures. We cannot let up. We can't become one of those petitions that is really good for a couple of weeks and then dies a death. We can't let this go. We have to. This is where our stubborn personalities, because you know you're stubborn as well if you're watching my channel, our stubborn personalities, we've got to dig our heels in and fight for ourselves. Okay? Email your MP again. Use a template. Be blunt. The MPs is the most important. The petition, we've got to get to 100,000 and we've got to get the MPs. It is critical. Without the MPs, we will not win. We will not get this changed. Because don't forget, this isn't guaranteed to happen yet. There is hope. There is hope. We could stop this from happening if we are loud enough. So please, keep fighting. Take action. You are entitled to this. You are entitled to improve your quality of life. Living with chronic illness fucking sucks. This PIP funding can make such a difference. Don't give up.